Welcome back to In Good Company. When we last saw our cast and crew, Kaiser had moved into Javier's, CJ moved into the theater, and Lola and Gabby moved into the cinnamon roll phase of their relationship. Bridget called her doctor hoping she wouldn't need a COVID-19 test. And Constance, well, she wasn't in the last episode. Now let's listen in as they all catch up with each other. Episode 6, Who's Zooming Who?
Gabby! Andre! I need it quiet in here. My Zoom call's about to start.
Why don't you go into the home office then, Lola? You know I've got a roast in the oven. This is my office.
I feel like the kitchen has a warmer, friendlier, kinder energy. And plus, I'm near the refrigerator.
You need to just tell the actors you can't afford to pay them. And stop stress eating.
I can't. I don't want to disappoint them. I've known for the past week and a half that this was coming.
They'll understand, just like the designers did, and your technical director. The front of house staff got a little huffy, but even they understood, eventually. And then they can go on unemployment and probably make more money than you'd pay them anyway. It's a win-win.
That's not how I look at it. I'm attached. This is hard.
We're out of strawberry kefir. Don't forget, I need to use your computer to zoom into my class in 15 minutes.
Why can't you use your computer, Dre?
My camera isn't working, remember?
Oh.
She never pays attention to anything.
Don't get me involved in this.
Why can't he use your computer? It's right there.
I'm on a call right now with my boss and the rest of the staff. I have him muted so I don't have to listen to him make the same point for 15 minutes. Unmute. Great point, sir. I concur. Mute. It just needs to look like I'm listening.
I use that trick all the time.
Constance, have you been on long?
Only for the past 10 seconds. I can't believe I'm the first one here. It would take a pandemic to get me anywhere on time.
All right, you two. I need the kitchen. I won't be long, Andre. You can have the computer when I'm done.
15.
Bridget, you're muted. We can't hear you.
Sorry, I was just saying that I'm doing so great. Better than ever.
You don't look so hot.
Constance, I'm sure that's
What?
just the lighting. Bridget, can you go into another room or turn on a lamp? You look awful.
Oh, look, there's Javier. Hey, Javi, it's good to see your face. You look relaxed.
That's because he's with me. Hey-o!
Wait a minute.
What?
Kaiser, what's going on there? You're together in the same space?
Yeah, well, we kind of,
What Javi's trying to say is...
Kaiser, I've never seen you look so giddy. It's disturbing.
No, it's not. It's a dwarf. You're quarantining.
Yeah, well, no, what is that?
You're shacking up. I like to keep on the lingo. Keeps me young.
Love in the time of Corona. How romantic.
All right. We're all here except CJ.
I think they're signing on. They just need to turn on their video.
Sorry I'm late, everyone. I was futzing with my background. It's the Millennium Falcon.
Okay. Now that we're all on,
I just wanted to say that it's not that I don't want you all to see my apartment, but it's such a mess right now. I've got laundry everywhere, and the lighting is weird, and...
No one's asking. Let's just start the meeting before I lose my momentum here. Oh, thanks, everyone, for hopping on this call. I just want to do a quick check-in to make sure you're all doing okay and getting what you need.
What I need is to get back into the theater.
Yeah.
I know, Constance. We all feel that way.
now I'm over these Zoom Play fundraisers. I've been asked to be in like 5 this week.
Everyone's bored and scared. What's theater going to be like after all of this? Will there even be a theater? Theater has survived plagues, cultural extinction, political movements. It will survive this. It has to.
But what if it doesn't? What if that was it?
What if that was it? My last play was a play that had no ending, written by an emperor with no clothes. How apropos of this moment. Oh, we're in purgatory.
We're getting sidetracked. What I need to say...
When are we getting back to work?
Not until July, at the very least.
That's 2 months from now. At the very least.
What are we going to do? You okay, Bridget?
Yeah. I'm fine. A lot of dust accumulates in my apartment.
Maybe drink some water? So the good news is...
There's good news
The good news is that you can go on unemployment, and with the additional $600 a week in stimulus.
Excuse me. I have to step out of frame. Sorry.
Poor thing. Oh, this was her first show. She is not taking this well at all.
Franny! Did you need to use the...
What you doing, Bridget?
Just using the bathroom.
You've been shuttling back and forth between your bedroom and the bathroom for the past several days.
Yeah, well, I've been drinking a lot of fluids lately. That's what Dr. Fauci says. Fluids.
Are you sick?
I've just been trying to flush my system as a precaution.
I heard you throw up.
I don't know how to tell you this, but it might be morning sickness. I haven't taken a test yet, but I think I might be pregnant.
Who are you having sex with, Bridget?
Franny, that's rude. You know Javier, that cute guy from my show I introduced you to when we were at the gym, back when we could go to the gym.
Your gaydar is broken. That guy's super gay.
How can you tell?
His eyebrows.
Oh, I need to go lie down. Wait, but not because I'm sick, but because I couldn't sleep last night. And that's because I was binging Too Hot to Handle on Netflix.
Before you go, can you taste my mom's 6-alarm chili?
I'm not really in the mood for having any chili.
If you're not sick, it should be fine.
Okay, a small bite, but I'm doing paleo, so I'm really not supposed to have legumes.
I'm on Whole30. It doesn't have beans in it. Let me salt it real quick. Here.
Oh, yum. Yeah, that's good.
Not too spicy.
No?
Not too salty.
Nuh-uh.
It has 5 ghost peppers. And I added an extra tablespoon of salt to that bowl. Plus, I just came back from a 5-mile run and I haven't showered in 3 days. You don't have a sense of smell or taste. You've got it. That's one of the new symptoms.
I'm not sure. I've been too afraid to go get a test. Plus, even if I do have it and I give it to you, we're not going to get it that bad.
But I still have to go to work at the liquor store, and I'm in contact with people on a regular basis. I'm masked, and there's a germ shield up, but still.
Well, maybe you gave it to me.
I've been tested, and they take my temperature every time I walk into work and whenever I leave. You need to go get tested.
But maybe I just need to rest and drink fluids and not come out of my room.
For starters, then you need to get tested, and we can have no contact with each other until then.
You're making a big deal out of this, Franny.
And you don't care enough about my health or my job. All you care about is yourself, how you feel, not about me. You're a real narcissist, Bridget, and it's not just because you're an actor. Gabby made you some chicken soup, CJ. She baked the chicken herself, then used the bones to make broth. And the vegetables are from the fresh box we get every week now that the farmers markets are closed. And the noodles are made with this.
This is too much, Lola. I'm still full from the cinnamon buns you brought last time.
It's really no problem. I just wanted you to know how much I appreciate everything.
No, it's too much description. Cut to the chase. What else is in the bag?
Okay, well, there's some blankets, a couple of books from our home library, and a puzzle of the Eiffel Tower, and some extra masks and disinfectant wipes.
Wow, this is more than generous.
We're letting you go see... You're on furlough? We have to. We didn't get the first PPP loan we applied for, and we're waiting for the second from a much smaller bank to come through.
I thought this might be coming. Why didn't you tell me earlier in the Zoom call?
I didn't want to tell you in front of the actors. And this is the one conversation I've wanted to put off the most, which is why I've waited the longest. I feel like we've gotten close, and I've obviously come to depend on you. This is no reflection on how I value you as a person or an employee. And mainly, you're my friend, which is why I wanted to tell you face to face, from 6 feet apart. You're the only person that has...
Are you done?
I just wanted you to know how hard this decision was and how invaluable you are to what happens around here.
I know. That's why I'm not leaving.
CJ, we don't have any money.
I know that, so I'm going to keep doing my job as a volunteer. I can help with whatever our shift to online engagement is going to look like. Then, when you get this money, which I know is going to happen, you can put me back on payroll.
That seems... I don't know what to say.
Say you can't do it without me.
I can't do it without you.
That's all the payment I need right now. Plus the roof over my head. And the food. Keep it coming so I don't starve.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, we need to keep this place alive so we have somewhere to come back to when it's all over. You took a chance on me straight out of school and believed in me. Now I'm returning the favor.
Oh, CJ. I could cry.
Please don't. You'll embarrass yourself.
You know, underneath that tough exterior is a heart of gold.
We're done here. Thanks for the food.
If it weren't for this damn COVID, I would kiss you right now.
Inappropriate. Reread the manual.
It's scary to see the city as empty as it is, Javi. A few cars, but other than that, it's strange.
It's only 8 o'clock, Kaiser. And the only reason we're out now is that we're trying to avoid the crowds and their germs. Let's keep our masks on just in case. Hey, now that the show's being postponed, do you think you'll go back to Chicago?
Do you want me to go back to Chicago?
I'm only asking because I figure you've got more important things to get back to.
Well, I probably can't get back anyway. You know, I don't like to fly, and I don't know how to drive.
True.
But besides that, I don't want to go. Unless you want to get rid of me.
I want you to stay as long as you want to, but I don't want you doing anything you don't want to, so...
Javi, I'm staying.
Okay. Okay. You know, you're really not the arrogant, full of yourself playwright you want everyone to think you are. It might even be an act. Kaiser the person is way more interesting than Kaiser the playwright.
You know what would be really great? If I made you my family's kimchi recipe. It's fermented, it's funky, it's fantastic.
Now I'm starting to think that maybe you're trying to get rid of me by stink bombing me out of the house.
Whoa!
Hey!
Hey! Watch where you're skating, man! You really came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
I'm fine, but our groceries.
So much for social distancing, a-hole!
I better not have gotten the kung flu from you, fucking chink.
Only a few cracked eggs. Any broken glass in that other bag?
That would have never happened in Chicago. Can you believe that little skate punk yelling at me? This is frickin' San Francisco. There are Asians everywhere.
Maybe you shouldn't have yelled at him first.
But he bumped us.
Yeah, but you could have just left it alone. Then it wouldn't have escalated.
Are you saying this is my fault, Javi? The first place that guy went to was my race. He could have just said, "Suck it, you ass clown," but he called me a chink, which I'm not, by the way! Shows his... how ignorant that guy is. And he also equated the virus with Asian people. So let's just give the guy the benefit of the doubt, that he's not a racist piece of crap. The most insulting thing he could say to me is that I'm Asian. I don't know how that doesn't affect you as a Latinx person growing up here.
My parents always taught me and my siblings not to rock the boat by offending someone.
And what's so offensive? Walking down the street while brown?
When they go low, we have to go high. That's all I'm saying. It might be unfair, but that's just the way this country is.
That everything?
What?
In the bag, do we have everything?
I think so.
Great. Then we better head back to the apartment before we provoke anyone else to use a racial slur.
Hey, slow down. I'm sorry I offended you. Are you mad?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
What should we make for dinner?
You know, I'm actually not that hungry. Go ahead and make something for yourself.
I can make you a plate if you want for later.
Don't bother. I'll be up writing all night. Gotta figure out that ending, right?
You've been listening to In Good Company, presented by New Conservatory Theater Center, San Francisco's premier nonprofit queer and allied theater. Subscribe on your preferred podcast app so that you never miss an episode. and help us keep the art alive by donating at nctcsf.org. Any amount makes a difference. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at New Conservatory Theater Center. Thanks so much for sharing your time with us.